Hello, ladies. I'm trying to find my stuff. I've been dragging all day and I'm just barely waking up. Hey, Sandra. I haven't felt good today at all. And right now I'm just feeling like I have some energy. So I figure, hey, might as well do a little something fun before I go to bed. I feel like I've been trying to like fight a cold or something off. I'm not going to let it get me. Hey, Kathleen. Okay, I didn't watch the stream. I guess it was last night. Something about a domino doll thing. And then this morning on the Pete and Repeat, they're talking about it, saying go do it. So somebody called me out and said, hey, you going to do one, Rosemary? So I said, hey, why not? So, hey, Dorinda, how are you doing? Well, Sandra, what I took, which works really well for me, during the allergy season, I get postnasal drip, and then I feel it in my throat, and then it just is full cycle of, a head cold, and it ends up in my chest. And the doctor told me to take, well, what works with me because it doesn't make me feel drowsy is Benadryl. So a lot of people either makes them real sleepy or gets them all wired. It really doesn't do anything to me, but it stops that whole cycle. So day before yesterday, I was already feeling, Friday, I started feeling really lousy. So I took some Benadryl and I felt a little bit better. And then yeah, Saturday when I swallowed, my throat was feeling kind of tight. My sinuses were kind of all stuffed up. Took some more Benadryl, and by this morning, it was a whole lot better. So I'm feeling pretty good about it. That hopefully, um, I've arrested it. Hopefully. Yeah, Dorinda, that's what they were saying. Somebody was saying, you got to enter the swap. You got to enter the swap. But I have so much going on and I hate joining swaps. I have two groups and I host swaps every month. Like right now I have one that's open and I've already got like 40 some people that have signed up. I don't mind. I mean, I shouldn't say don't mind. I enjoy creating and hosting the swaps. I don't like to get into swaps because I got so many other things going on that I end up waiting to the last minute and then the pressure, and then it's not fun anymore. And then it'd be kind of stupid if I'm the host and, I'm late on my own swap. So to take the pressure off myself, I just don't join my own swaps. It might sound kind of silly, but I mean, that's just the way it is. I don't even join my own swaps, let alone other people's. But it did interest me because I had made the domino little books. I love making those. Those are old school, and I discovered them about a year ago, and I made a few of those, and those are really fun. So when I heard dominoes and dolls, and I go, oh, I need to try that. So, but mine were kind of big and thick and chunky, but that's okay. We'll make it work. And excuse me for my little coughing because my throat is a little dry because of the antihistamine, it dries everything out. So, yeah, excuse that, please. Hey, Carla. Who else am I missing? Did I say hi to everybody? I think so. If not, I'm sorry. You know what? I'm gonna go put some hot water on to make me some tea. So if other people show up, let them know I'm here, or I'll just be hollering at you from the other room. Yeah, how about that? It heats up pretty fast. Let me get my cup. Okay, it's heating up, and I need to find some thread for me to sew her dress on. I was gonna glue it, and I go, oh, I need to make some ruffles, so I think I need some thread. So I'll need that, and what else? Not sure what I do. I do know I need my little pencils. So I printed something. I don't like the colors of it. So I'll need my pencils. It's starting to sprinkle outside too. It's supposed to rain tomorrow. Lovely. But not too cold. It's supposed to be like in the high 50s. So that's okay. As long as we don't have snow and ice and all that crazy stuff. Okay, let me have this sit right there for a little bit to brew. All right. So, if you just got here, I'm going to try and make the little domino doll that everybody's talking about. But I didn't put that in the description because I don't like to use the word doll anymore because that tags you, right? For children, for children. Oh dear. So what I'll do first is I've got some arms and that I'm going to put on her. But I think I want them to be a bright yellow to go with the color in the dress I'm going for. Or maybe some orange, a little bit of both. The combo. And hello to anybody that showed up while I was off getting my tea. I was over there at Mary's and she just went off. So I thought, she was painting these pretty roses. It kills me, these talented people get upset when their stuff isn't perfect. I go, oh my goodness, Mary. She's such a talented artist, but oh, her rose wasn't perfect. Shut up. I wish my rose wasn't perfect like hers. Yeah, it looks better than that color, especially for this is going to be really bright, as you can tell by my colors up here already. Okay. 8 inches of, oh my goodness. Well, now that, I do my work from home, I wouldn't mind snow. But when I used to have to drive in it, oh my goodness, I didn't like snow at all. But now I live in an area where we don't get snow, and I wish we did. I mean, we'll get like a dusting of some light powder, but the ground's so warm that, by the time it hits it, it's usually melted within a couple hours. So, hey, Elizabeth, I'm just trying to do something a little creative before I go to bed. I haven't done anything all day. I've been dragging. I came in and looked at my tables and go, where am I going to put all this junk? And I didn't have the energy to put things away. I have a lot of stuff out left over from when I was putting all those kits together, and I just have them like on three big piles, and they have to go back to their home, and I just didn't have the energy to do it. So I guess that's what I have to do tomorrow. All right, I'm liking those colors. What do you guys think? I think it'll go pretty cool. And then I want to make those a little more intense. Let me see. I guess unless Jersey went to bed. She's not here. Where did she go? Hey, Jennifer's here. CJ's here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You feeling better, Jennifer? Last time you weren't feeling too good. You were laying low. Yeah, I know Laura goes to bed early, but she was just over at Mary's. And I was wondering, hey, that girl is up late. So probably right as soon as Mary's ended, she probably got ready to go to bed. So if you just got here, there are some challenges and swaps out there to make some little domino dolls. So I got in the mood. Thought I'd make one. Not going to join the swap. Just taking up the challenge. And because I have so much Frida stuff out from the kit, I thought, hey, why not make one of Frida? So that's what I'm doing. I got Frida stuff going out my ears. Oh, good, Jennifer. You did get the stuff. Fantastic. Yeah, I got to get all that February stuff off these tables because I have to start on March already. And to get those put together. So I need my other scissors for that. Let me see. Time goes by so fast. It's unbelievable. During is that what they said? I'm becoming way too predictable for all these people. That's scary. When they know what I'm gonna do before I know it. That's pretty bad. Just when you think you're mysterious, right? Everybody knows you. Yeah, I got the bug. Well, I like to challenge myself and at least try once something I've never done. So I've never made these. So I thought, you know what? Let's just go for it. Now, I didn't see who was it? Was it I can't remember who was doing the live last night. Was that I'm not gonna say because I can't remember. You guys probably know. So I didn't see hers, but I saw them talking about it this morning. Um, Laura and Popo. So they're the ones that kind of challenged me. So I go, okay, well, let's see what we do. Oh, Keisha, okay. She cracks me up. She acts like she doesn't know what she's doing half the time, and then she always ends up making something really pretty. She's just fooling everybody. Am I doing this right? Am I doing that? What should I do here? She knows. She knows what she's doing. She's just pulling all your legs. Maybe I should put a little color on that. Oh, Sandra, why did you do this? Excuse me. All right. Give it a little bit of color on our hands. Okay. Then I don't want to put distress inks. So let me just cover up those edges there. Oh, Aaron's gonna do it? Oh, good. Let Aaron do it. Putting a swap together isn't as easy as it sounds. Trust me, I know. I host way too many. Those of you that are in my group, you know one's going on right now. It'll probably close tomorrow. And I've already got like 40 some people signed up. So, you know, and then you got international, no international, same country to same country. Don't give me the same person again, you know. So, if you only have two people that live in Tasmania and they only want to swap with someone in Tasmania, hello, kind of hard to get new people. Oops. That finger came out a little skinny. Oh my gosh, that looks funny. It almost looked better if I would just take that finger off and look like her hands like that, because that looks stupid. I went kind of too crazy and that finger looks really bad. Okay, that looks better. Just looks like your hands like that. All right. I know that's what they were telling me. I don't like that I'm predictable. Just when I think I'm a spontaneous person, everyone's already got me figured out. Man, there's something wrong with that picture. Let's see if I don't make this finger too small. For some reason, maybe it's the wrong kind of scissors to do something that small. Brenda, you're too funny. Well, see, it comes in handy if you like yourself more than other people. I want to swap with myself. Uh-oh, I'm not even in frame, am I? Well, I need to get this close to me. This is tiny. It is really tiny. If I get it so you can see it, I won't be able to see it. See that finger that's pointing out? It already looks out of proportion. So then when you cut it, it really looks out of proportion. I don't like it. I don't know how I cut it out before. Because see, I'm going to do this different, but I had already made this doll. See? So I'm using some of the parts, but I'm using a different head. I'm doing it different, but I'm basically using the arms and the legs to this one. And this one cut out halfway decent, but for some reason I can't cut these out. Oh, maybe it's just the way I feel. When you feel kind of droggy, it's like, whoa. Maybe I need new glasses. They're just, reading glasses, which is, for everything I do. Okay, that's a little better, but it's still wonky. Oh well, we'll just leave it for there, and I'll fix it up when I'm feeling better. I'm not 100% right now. Okay, so that's the beginning of her. And here's her legs. And because, you know, she's the earthy mama, I wanted to put some leaves that I had in her hair. So I want that to go there somehow. I think I need to get some glue for that. What did you use for the limbs on Frida? What did I use? You mean like what kind of paper? Is that what you mean? I used, if you're asking about what kind of paper, I wonder if I should glue those, no, staple them, and then I just use cardstock. Yeah, I think I should probably staple that first. The other doll, what did you use? Oh, yeah, these are little itty bitty brads that I have. That's those little dots there. I mean, they're really small. See how small they are? If that's what you mean. Okay, I like that. I think that'll work. This is almost empty, but you know, I'm so cheap, I keep trying to get out as much glue as I can. Maybe it's really empty now. Oh no, I see some. And you know how this glue is. First it won't come out, and then when it comes out, it won't stop coming out. You guys know that problem. I'm trying to remember where I got those little brads. It was a whole bunch of them. I think I got them at Michael's, you know, when they have some of their things like 40% off. I mean, they were inexpensive to begin with, but you know, if you can get them 40% off or 50% off, why not? There. And then I gotta find like a little flower somewhere. I'm sure I have something so I could put it right there. I'll look for that later. Okay, so we got that. Uh-oh. Oh, there's we got that. All right. Okay. So then for her body, to replicate her cast, her body cast, I put the little heart on there. To replicate that. So that'll be on her body part. Okay. So now her skirt, and I think I'll make her, you know, when she used to have both her legs. This will be pre-amputation, okay? Um, I like how the fabric here has been torn. It has like little fringe. So I'm going to leave that. And I'm going to get the basic proportions and see where I want the waist to be. And it might be around there somewhere. Somewhere around there. And I'm going to ruffle that up. I need a thread. I need a needle. Oh, well, this has a. That's a little much. Let's see. I don't know if I have regular thread in here. Maybe I don't. All I have is thick stuff. Well, maybe I'll use this. Oh, that's pretty big too. Let me see. Oh, let's just go for it. Let's just go for it. Hey, Joanne. Did I say hello, Angie? Sorry if I didn't say hello to everybody. 2 more leaves? I might, huh? Very true. Oh, for her shoulders. Oh, I didn't think of that. Spare parts. I'm thinking maybe those were the spare parts ones. See, I'd never keep them in the package. I take them out. So that's why sometimes when people go, oh, where'd you get that or what is it? I really honestly don't know because I take them out of the packages and then put them in my little storage places. And then I forget what company they were. But let me check. Let me see. I think I took them out of but they were so small. Maybe I left them in. Ah, here they are, and they're in the package. It's the recollections. See how small those? No, those aren't even it. Those are bigger, I think. Aren't they? Yeah, those are bigger. Where's the little small one? I got smaller ones than those. I hope I still have some. Maybe I used them all. Oh, here they are. Now, see, I don't know. It might be the same company, but say I tore it off, you can see I got them on sale. So, I'm guessing it's the recollections. The package looks the same, but you can see how small those are. Angie's getting upset about those leaves. They're really bugging her. We'll try some extras on there, Angie. See what you think. Maybe after I put the little flower that I have planned for there, it'll make more sense. Maybe. All right. I'm not going to use all this, but you get the idea. Or maybe I will. Maybe I'll wrap it all the way around. I'm just trying to get some proportions right now. You know, the height and the length and all that fun stuff. Okay, we're getting there. Yeah, the dominoes are cast. Okay, I think I need some of my tea before it gets cold. Oop, it already feels kind of cold. Oh, it feels good. Okie dokie. All right. So, whoops, I shouldn't have moved her. I need to find out exactly where I'm going to put her waist, put a little mark on there with a pencil. So I'd have to keep figuring that out every time I move something. I want that up right next to her necklace. And so I'm thinking probably right here, which means part of her heart will be covered up, but that's okay. We don't have to always be totally exposed. So I could put it all the way around. Oops. I just lost my needle. Or I could just put it in the front. Or to give it some stability, I could put it on here. Put on that piece of that, and then put that on there and make it a little stiffer. Not sure. Because after I get this all down and glued and everything, then I have to put something over that. And then it will tighten. It'll cinch in her waist so it won't be so big. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do, maybe I should go and then tie the thing around there. I don't know. See, this is getting bulky up here. I don't want her waist to be that disproportionate to her body. So, hmm. All right. I'm thinking too much about it. That's the problem. Stop thinking, just do. I think it's the Benadryl. And so all I'm going to do is I'm just going to staple these because later on I'm going to put something on top of it. Right with my stapler. I'm going to put a little band around it afterwards. This will just keep it simple. Keep it simple, Rosemary. And then if there's too much there, I can cut it off from the back. Okay. I love when I don't know what the heck I'm doing. And people are watching me. Okay, that'll work out. That'll work out. Come on, you ugly glue. I really don't care what it looks like from behind. I'm only going to be concerned about the front. All right. So that's a few more parts we got done. And that'll go either like that with the tie around it. Yeah, it'll probably go like that. And then I'll tie something around it. All right. Oh, I remembered I was going to do. Stupid, stupid, stupid. I was going to put this on there somehow. Okay. I know what I'm doing now. I knew I had that there for something. That needs another staple. Okay, there we go. Okay. We're getting there. Slowly but surely. Whoops, let me get this before I lose that. Who's talking about muffins? Okay, where are my little flowers I was going to put up there? Where'd they go? I know I have some somewhere. I'm just playing with them. What did I do with them? Maybe I'll use some of these. I hope she doesn't end up looking like Carmen Miranda or something. Um, okay, so, oops, no, I don't want that. So I got these out of the dumpster. Well, those don't look good open. Okay. Maybe something like that. We do have a yellow one. Maybe the yellow will look better. Now, she's not shy about putting just a few things in her hair, so. That might work. I'm not going to glue it yet. I got to look at it for a while. Earthquake. What earthquake? What are we talking about now? I look up and we're talking about something else. Yes. The secret of youth is to have a fat face and a skinny body. Okay, let's put her arms in just so they won't keep falling off. Oops, I went her flower. Man, I can't do anything tonight. Maybe the Benadryls make me sleepy and I don't realize it. Oh my goodness. Maybe I'm making this all wrong. Hey, Maria, how are you doing? Oh, and for the whoops. Oh, I don't know if I can get the link. The way I'm feeling, it'll be all goofy time. I started a Facebook group for all you caboodle people. Whether you buy the kit or not, if you're playing with your own supplies or if you're playing with my kit, so we can post pictures. I got a group over there. Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can actually get the link. This is a test. Oh. And that way you guys can go over there and join and we can post pictures of what we're doing. Copy. There's quite a few already, already over there. They look kind of cool. Let's see. Is it gonna work? Yay! I didn't lose everybody. Yeah, Jennifer, most people say it puts them to sleep. And I always, kind of boastfully say, oh, it doesn't make me sleepy. And but for some reason, the past couple of days, or maybe it's just the way I feel, period. But anyway, I feel a little ditzier than usual. So anyway, if you're so inclined, go over there and join over there. And all we're gonna do is, exchange ideas and stuff as far as the kits are concerned. And like I say, even if you don't do the kit, you might, like for instance, you might have a whole supply of Frida stuff of your own, and you just need a little inspiration of what to do with it. So you can come and see what we're doing with our kits, and then you can, adapt that to whatever stuff you have. So just a place to get a little inspiration. All right. So now that her arms are where they're supposed to be permanently now, maybe I can do a little better job. Yeah, Maria, just go and click on there and on the link I put up there. And then when I get off of here, or if maybe I can do it now, maybe I can do multiple things while I'm on Benadryl. And then I can just I can go ahead and um get you guys approved right away. Where am I? Okay, nobody's asked yet, so okay. I just started this a couple of days ago, and we got already quite a few people. from the ones that watch the videos. So, ooh, I got 3. There's 3 people there right now. Yay! Oh, there's Maria. Oh, and Angie and Sandra and Miss Rivera. Okay, let's go. Let's see here. Let me approve these. You can see a few of the pictures we've got in there so far. Okay. Okay, there we go. You guys are in. Very good. Excellent. All right, so now, I don't know if I should do any more on this because I really feel kind of goofy. I don't want to make a mistake. I was already forgetting this, and this was the reason why I painted her arms, her dress that color, because I wanted it to kind of sort of go with this. Ooh, one of my lights up there just went out. So the next thing I guess is how do I want to attach this to that? And I guess it's down to glue. I mean, what else can I do? And then, yeah, I still got that dress down there. Yeah, I think maybe I'll put some tape maybe and some glue to keep it down, double-edged, double-sided tape. Oh, I need some more of my tea. Some of that double-edged tape that I don't have very much of. You guys know what I'm talking about. Don't pretend you don't know what I'm talking about. Let's put some here. Put some to go around a little bit. And for extra measure, a little dabble do ya. Because you know how people are. They're gonna start playing with your dress. And then she won't be just, without one leg, she'll be without 2 legs that way. Can't have that. Okay, then I'll get something to wrap around it, like something's tight around it. You know what I mean. You guys know what I mean. Let's glue this for a few seconds. What's my group's name? Oh, I'm clicking on the link that you sent. Oh, Oh, well, get yourself an account and just, don't do other stuff. That's what I told people. If you don't have an account, just get one, but don't, get involved in everything else. Just go to the group and lay low everywhere else. Because I know Facebook isn't for everybody. I tried doing a website, and it's way above my grade level. Pay level, I should say. No, grade. Is that grade level? Pay level. You know what I mean. Pay grade. No, I don't know. I think I really need to stop. I can't even think. Um, yeah, and just do the group if you want, because it's private. So the only ones that'll be there are the ones that, are involved with us here. Because there's been a few people, because there are people that just look around for new groups. And so I kind of know, who comes. And I guess, like, well, maybe I shouldn't do that because there's some people that don't have a YouTube account. So they watch, but they don't comment. So, I don't know them. I don't know who they are. And they may want to join. How does that look? And then if I just indiscriminately don't let them join because I don't recognize their name, that's not right either. Well, we're getting there. I think we're getting there. Yay! Oh, so what's the name? Oh, that's a good question. Hold on. I don't even remember the name of it. I got too many groups I host. It's Rusty Peacocks. That's me. That's the name of my Etsy shop. Rusty Peacock's Caboodle Kits, because that's what we do. We do caboodle kits. So this is how it's spelled. Four words, because like in Etsy, you got to put them all together. But on the Facebook group, they're four different words. But if you sign up for Facebook, you can just follow that link that's there. It's probably the easiest way. Okay. All right. I don't know if I'm going to do any more, guys, because I'm losing it fast. Just squish that down a little bit. Oops. Oops. Don't want to lose my page here. Oh, Maria's in. Woohoo. Okay, let me get back to let me find you guys back here. Okay, here we are. All right. What's a caboodle kit? I'm glad you asked. Okay. Now this might be rambling because I am on Benadryl. All right. I put kits together in the past for my in my Etsy shop. And when the new year was starting, and my kits were, for you to it had papers, it had ephemera, it had fabric, whatever you could think of. They were in my kits, and I used to like to do them in themes or color theme or whatever. So I was talking with my husband, and I said, with the new year coming, I want to give it some kind of a name. And he says, for what? And I explained to him, for my kits. And he says, well, why don't you just name what you call them all the time? And I said, what? And he says, well, whenever you're telling me what you're putting in the kit, I ask you, what are you putting in the kit? And the whole kit and caboodle. It's an old saying. My grandmother used to say it, so it must be really, really old. And so I looked it up because I didn't want to name something not knowing what it really meant. So, and it meant, pretty much what I was saying. It's a gathering of a whole bunch of stuff from different places. And And that's pretty much what I do. So he says, well, just call them Kitten Caboodle Kits. So I go, okay. So I named him Kitten Caboodle Kits. Well, I don't own a cat, and I didn't realize that there is Kitten Caboodle cat food. So when I put the name up there, because they follow you everywhere on the internet, I started getting advertisements running on my homepage for Kitten Caboodle cat food. I'm going, oh my goodness. But it was too late. I already had them. I already had sold them. I was already naming them that. So now they're, instead of Kitten Caboodle, now they're just Caboodle Kits. Because you know what I'm saying? Anyway, that was my long-winded story of what a caboodle kit is. So you're not going to forget that now after a long-winded explanation of what they are. All right. So I'm thinking I'm going to have to cut her dress a little bit because this way it looks like she's got legs like, you know, super duper, super duper long legs. So her skirt's too long for her to have feet. So I'm going to have to shorten those out a little bit. Hmm. What if you're, how is he going to find you in my group? It's a secret group. It's a secret group. He can't find you. Maybe you want him to find you secretly. Hey, my first fiance found me on Facebook about 3 years ago. He goes, "Are you blah 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 from blah 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 blah?" And I go, "Yes." And who are you? He found me. I think this will look kind of cute. I think I'm gonna like it. I hope I still feel the same way when I'm more clear-headed. But I do need to glue this down, the little stuff in her hair. So I might as well do that. Put a little bit of glue there. Don't cut the skirt. I know I like the fringe in the bottom too, but it looks like she's got gigantum legs. I mean, way too long for her body. I think this might be it for this glue. I think maybe I have used almost to the last drop. That's true. She didn't like to show her legs, did she? Oh, I know what I could do. Just for artistic sake. See, you put her body like that. And and she did have a sense of humor about all her issues. And what I could do is just have her holding one leg. Or maybe she could be holding both her legs. Ta-da! Now that's art. Why didn't I think about that before? Oh my goodness. That is true artistic expression. That's what I'm doing. She is free. She's free from the bondage of having to have appendages where normal people have them. She's not normal. They don't have to be in the same place where ours are, and she'd do just fine. There you go. That's what's going to happen. I might even put one in her head. Okay, I'm liking this. I better not do this until in the morning, so when I'm clear-headed. Uh, oh my goodness, I cracked myself up. Okay. All right, I think that's the end of that for now. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. I know, Kathleen. That's what I'm going to do. I'll have to think on this for a moment. Oh my goodness. Then I got to put a bow or something around there, around her waist. But I mean, as far as, oh, I got to clean my eyes. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I think as far as composition, I think she's pretty much done. There's not too much more you can do with her. I should put a monkey on her head or something, but other than that, I think she's done. Oh, she did like birds too. I had some birds. I used to have an African gay. Oh dear, I need to go to bed, ladies. African gray. I don't know if the bird was gay, but he was gray. Too big to put on her head. I'll have to think about the bird. I'll have to think about the bird later. Oh. Sorry, Kathleen. I'll keep it down. I'll try not to make you laugh anymore. Oh. I'm making these cute little covers for these little journals with those little Tweety birds. Aren't they cute? I love it. They're cloth, these right here. And I'm making them my little acantha quilts. That's my project that I was going to work on today, but I just didn't feel up to it. I've got several covers already made. I was going to sew the signatures in today, but didn't get that far. But I think they're cute. All right, let me start putting some of this stuff away that I have just laying all over the place. Oh, and I got more junk than I did before I started. So I got a mess to clean up tomorrow. That's all I know. You know, when you can't even start the next project because the other project is in your way. That's pretty bad. And that's pretty much where I'm at right now. All those African grays, they're so much fun. We used to when we lived several different places, but we would take in these orphaned parrots. Somehow, I don't know how a word got around, but it just was a fluke. It just started and the word of mouth, and we started getting all these birds. And so we had Tumalucan cockatoos, we had a sulfur crested, we had an African gray, We had a military macaw. We had a couple of conures. Um, a couple of lovebirds. What else did we have? We had a whole slew of different different birds at different times, and they are such characters. They will crack you up all day long. When you compare oh, the two what? They're about the same height. You talking about these ladies here? Yeah. Well, that is true, huh? You're trying to tell me that her legs should go in the appropriate spot? For some reason, this looks so much longer. How funny, huh? It actually very strange. I like it in her hand better though. I'll see if I feel that way in the morning. I think this says more artiste, you know, what she was. She was an artist. I mean, I need something like this to put around her waist. Oh, more legs? Maybe that's it. One down here. One. That might be the thing. That just might be it. Oh, look, she's a flower there. Can you guys, you can't see the cat, huh? That's a cat right there. Wrong background. I should have put it on a different background. No, that's glued too much. Can't do that. Oh, what time is it? Oh my goodness. I think it's, ladies, I'm dragging. I am dragging. I think I need to go take a couple of more pills and go to bed. I cannot afford to get sick. I got too much stuff I got to do. Put the other leg next to the other leg. What now? Put the other leg next to the other leg in her hat. You mean both her legs? You want both her legs up there? Is that what you're trying to say? Good night, Christine. Thank you for coming by. Have I ever made paintbrushes? Angie's getting bossy. Look at her telling me to go to bed. Yes, mommy. I like when people look out for me. Ooh, looks like antlers. Oh, and she's got one where she's got antlers on her neck and antlers in her head. It looks like somebody's hiding in the bushes. That's all I can say. Oh, you too, Jennifer? I know, Jennifer. They are so cute. The little birds are so cute. I just love them. And they all have such cute little personalities. There we had this one um which was the worst one? I think the it's this conure. We had a conure, and if you're familiar with conures, they're a like a little medium-sized bird. I think you know their body probably isn't any longer than this, their whole body. And then you would add on their feathers. But so they're a medium size. They're not like they're bigger than a lovebird. Let's put it that way. And they're bigger than a cockatiel. And they have a personality where they think they're the boss. They think they're big. They boss the big birds. And this little guy, he would chase my dogs away because what he would do to show you how fierce he was, we'd put the dog food down in the dog food dish where it belongs, and most of our birds were loose. And they stayed on their cages and everything. They'd just go on top of their cage and they'd have these little playpens they played in and go in and out. But that one little guy, when it came to food time for the dogs, he would like dive bomb this one particular dog that he knew he could boss, which was a pretty big dog. And he would go over there and just start yapping at that dog. The dog would cower and walk away from his own dish. The conure would jump into the dish and start eating, the dog, because it was the crunchy kind, the dry food. And most of that, is, you know, um, grain and stuff like that. So the birds just love dry dog food. So he would jump in there and he would just start chewing and chewing all the little dog food. And I had to chase him out of there. And that little bird, he would yak at me like, don't tell me to get out of here. I'm going to eat as many as I want. Then I'll go back to my cage, that kind of attitude. And the poor dog is cowering in the corner. The dog could have just, wiped that bird out in 2 seconds. That was so funny. Well, now you guys are seeing who's older than who. So cute. Okay, ladies, it is 12:30 my time. I've thoroughly enjoyed this. I had fun. I hope you ladies had some fun. I hope you got inspired. Maybe if you have dominoes. If you don't have dominoes and you're in the United States, over at the Dollar Tree, you can get a full set of dominoes for $1. And I forget how many are in a set, but there's oodles in there, and you can get them for $1. So, go out and have fun. And if you haven't done the little books before, I'll show you really quick if by some chance you haven't seen little domino books. I think I have one left. I gave a few away. Yep, I got one left. Here is a little domino book that's supposed to have kind of a little bohemian look to it. Whoops, let me see. Can you see this? And so what I did is I put little pieces of Indian fabric and sequences and things like that. So it's sort of like a little sampler book of different fabrics and fun, shiny stuff. And then they each have a little pocket. And you can pull those out. So if you wanted to glue something on there or write something on there or whatever it is you want to do, there you go. But those are made with little dominoes too. So there's a lot of fun things you can make. Oh yeah, Marie, it's a I'll get a little box and show it to you so you can see what they look like before they're all decorated. It might be just a different name in your country. Um, it's a game. Very, very old game, probably a couple hundred years old. They've taken on made up. They were originally the original ones were made out of wood, and then I even forget how you play it, but you basically get X amount of each person gets a certain amount, and you have to line up the numbers, or yeah, the numbers, and yeah, and there's a scoring system. I even forget how to play it, but it's very simple. But there's a lot of strategy involved. If you know what you're doing. I have no idea. See, ooh, look, look, I think I'm winning right there. Look, look, look. Now see, I guess I blocked somebody. I don't know if you get extra, you get minus. I don't really know. It's been forever. The instructions are in here though. Oh dear. But there's lots of the older ones. There's some really pretty ones with lots of pretty carving and engraving and different kind of images. I have this one. Let me show you. It's pretty cool. It's a really delicate. I don't even use them. They didn't come in this box. Somebody just gave them to me and gave them to me in this box. But these you can't tell because it's so dark, but it's got some really pretty like embossing on here, and I've used them in different projects. I probably have some in here that are broken. I don't know what these are made of. They break super easy. Like watch. It doesn't watch. Oops. Oh, see, look. I don't know what these are made out of, but they're you know they just break. But I think they're cool because what I've done with some of them, because of all the embossing, I'll get some like gold paint on my finger and just go over it, and it'll, you know, show the embossing. It looks really pretty. But I don't know what they're made of. I've never seen these before. A friend saw them at a garage sale and thought of me and bought them, and there you go. I don't know what this is. It's because I can put my nail can go into that. It's not plastic 'cause it's not hard enough to be plastic. I don't know what it is, but I can put my nail right into it. It's very weird. I don't know. I don't know what it is. And I don't have strong nails. Yeah, you're supposed to be real careful with me with these, but you know me. I just go in and start going, "What's this?" But they're cool. They're very, very cool. So, Maria, are you familiar with these? Um, for another name? I mean, under another name, or is this something new to you? The dominoes. And then these are just, I don't know what these are. They might even be like resin or something. I haven't tried to break these. Well, at least I put one thing away. Miracle. All right, then. if there are no further questions, we'll be getting, if I'm still alive and well and not drugged out, we'll be getting together on Wednesday to work on our kits together. 7 o'clock Central. All right. So it's, if you're on the East Coast, that is at 8 o'clock. We're only an hour difference. If you're on the West Coast, that's 2 hours different. So that will be at 5 o'clock. And anybody in between, I don't know. You figure it out. You guys figure it out. Patricia, I've been for the past 3 days feeling like, a cold wants to invade my body. So I've been kind of fighting it, and I think I'm doing an okay job. So right now I'm kind of like on some Benadryl right now. So it's making me feel, usually Benadryl does not affect me. I mean, I can drive, I can go to bed, I can wake up. I mean, some people, it makes them either really sleepy or like really wired. It never affects me, but for some reason today it's making me feel kind of goofy. So maybe because I've been taking it for 3 days in a row. Usually if I'm getting allergies or something, I only need to take it like maybe one day and then everything's okay. But I've been taking it for 3 days. So maybe I think it's catching up on me. But my sore throat is almost all gone, and it never really totally developed. So that's good. So if I can, keep that at bay, I think it'll stop the cycle of what usually happens when you get like a head cold and all that kind of stuff. Okay, so I will see you guys on Wednesday. If you got your, what did I, what? Do you have a video making? You know what, Maria? I'm not sure. I think I do. Maybe not. I don't know. You're asking me at the wrong time. I'm a little too, but there's oodles of them out there, because this was really popular like around 10 years ago. And then it kind of, you know how everything goes in cycles. It was real popular, and then it kind of died out. And so, I was looking one day at old stuff because, everything comes back again. And so I just put it out there. Hey, you guys, who's done the dominoes before? And of course, people that are new to the craft, they'd never seen them before. But the people who have been around for a long time, they go, oh, yeah, that's old. Well, it's not old for everybody. It's new for a lot of people. So you can look that up. And if I made one, next time you come around, I will give you I can give you the link in the group if I realize I have a video or not. Thank you, Jennifer. I know. I'll feel okay. It's more I think right now it's more the Benadryl than the way I actually feel, because I am feeling a lot better. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of, I know there's a lot of videos out there on how to make them, and everybody makes them a little bit different. And then there's also a lot of videos out there how to make the jewelry. I've got some of those pieces around too. I played around with that. They make pendants, out of the dominoes themselves, and those are pretty cool also. So there's a lot of neat stuff you can do with them. So look it up. All right, ladies, thank you again. And I hope to see you guys on Wednesday. All right. Thank you and good night.